Hi, Leo. Welcome to your horoscope for the week of August 7th through the 13th. This week, I'm turning it into a love reading, because why not? That's what I'm being called to do, so that's what I'm doing. Let me get started. This is going to be an 18 plus reading just because one of the questions that I ask in one of the decks of cards that I use, the question can be a little bit sexual, sensual. So I'm just going to make it 18 plus just to leave it safe. Anyway, I don't even care. Why am I explaining it that much? Anyway, let's get started. First, we're going to ask, how open is your heart to love this week, to romance? How open is the Leo's heart to love and romance this week? Mm, you're waiting. I feel like you're waiting to find, you're waiting for confirmation for something that you already know to be true. Mm, you're waiting for when it's not gonna. Okay, you don't see an end in sight, but you are waiting for the time that love stops being so hard. Right now, what you're seeing in love or in relationships or within other people in your like within whoever you're in a relationship with, okay? Whether it's romantic, not romantic, they are reflecting back on you a darker side of you. Temptation. You're being tempted to act out in ways that you used to act out in, but you don't want to. Yeah, you kind of just feel like you're destined to have to consistently deal with this. It's never going to get any different. It's never going to get any better. So, if you're seeing somebody, and that's how you feel within the dynamic. If you're not seeing somebody, then that's literally how you feel in general about relationships. Could be family, could be friends, excuse me. That's just how you feel right now. You're frustrated. I don't know if I would say open. What aspect of you needs to be looked at? Needs to pay attention, needs some attention. Hold on. Basically, it's the very first card in the deck. So I'd say you need everything in here, but I'm joking. Hold on. We're going to pick one. Oh, mutual worship. A generous heart marks the genesis of devotion. When we embody the spirit of generosity towards ourselves, we learn what to expect and to accept from another. In any intimate exchange, to give and to receive pleasure in balanced proportion is the measure of mutuality. To be ravished without restraint is the prize of knowing how to ravish without restraint right back. The more generous and harmonious the mutual worship, the greater the reward. The action: to give and to receive equally is a gift. Don't hold back on one in the name of the other. Reciprocity is a dance. It requires two people giving all of their service in service of something transcendent. I'm going to read that again to you, okay? Because I'm not perfect. Some days I have issues reading. Let's try that. The action. Everything else was great, but the action for you. To give and to receive equally is a gift. Don't hold back on one in the name of the other. Reciprocity is a dance. It requires two people giving their all in service of something transcendent. Okay? So that's what you need to nurture. That's what you need to love. What is it like? Okay, if you're getting somebody to hold it that's holding back from you, then you are clearly holding back somewhere as well. And there needs to be a talk had and an exchange. Some sort of a change needs to happen in order for this side of you to be nurtured. Okay? What is the advice for this week for love? Balance spirituality and practicality. Your fears with what you're willing to actually give in order to get. And emotions are running high. So It's the ability to be able to understand that this is a side of you that really needs to be nurtured. And because you're afraid of not getting it, and you're afraid that it's going to stay this way forever, you're even more in fear of giving it because it's not fair to keep giving but not getting in return. Okay, so again, changes need to be made, conversations need to be had. What is the advice for another advice? Just straight up advice for love, emotions, relationships in general. Hope. Concentrate on joy, not sorrow. On smiles, not frowns. On forgiveness, not resentment. On empathy, not lack of understanding. On love, not hate. The results will be breathtaking. Okay? I hope that was great for you, and I love how all the messages kind of run together into the same theme. I love you. You enjoy your week, and we will talk more later.